Hello GJPS school community. My name is Jill Elliott and I serve as the Assistant Superintendent in the district. I wanted to take a quick moment to share a little bit about our school start time project that was launched this fall in our district. This project was first announced to the district last February, and this year I have talked a little bit about it at each board meeting. Additionally, we sent district-wide communication to all families in September, providing the opportunity for anyone interested to participate in our school start time focus group. The goal of this project has been to facilitate a process where we can examine our current start time structures, review research related to school start times for students, and consider different start time options that might better support our students' success in school. Throughout this process, we have gathered feedback from many stakeholders. That includes considerations of more than 100 parents and guardians, all of our building and department leaders, and a survey provided to all district staff members. As we've been working through this project, some of the research we have reviewed includes studies and data from the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, the CDC, the National Library on Medicine, and various universities and state organizations. Each of these sources provides evidence to support school districts placing a focus on moving start times of our adolescents back so they can get the sleep necessary for their brains and bodies to be in an optimal state for learning. And the positive data for high schools with start times closer to 8:30 includes improved academic performance, decreased depression and suicidal ideation, a decrease in car accidents, and lower chances of obesity and risky behavior. In addition to considering the benefits of moving our high school start time back, we've also tried to be mindful of sleep recommendations, which suggest students ages 6 to 12 receive 9 to 12 hours of sleep, and students ages 13 to 18 get 8 to 10 hours of sleep. Another important research piece we have learned in this process relates to the circadian rhythms of our adolescents, which in simple terms is their internal clock that tells them when to do things, such as eating, moving, and sleeping. For younger children and adults, circadian rhythms produce melatonin making us sleepy at earlier times in the evening. But for adolescents going through puberty, melatonin releases much later, making it harder for them to fall asleep. With this science-based information on circadian rhythms and how busy we know our teens are with work, extracurriculars, homework, and social interactions, data shows that 70% of high schoolers do not get enough sleep. With all of this information, we are currently in the process of working with a routing and start time expert to generate various start time options that we will consider for implementation next school year. We plan to share these options with our family focus group and district staff in the coming weeks to gather specific feedback about the options and of course ensure our transportation system can support our operations effectively with the selected model. In addition to transportation arrangements, some of the other questions, concerns, and considerations we have heard from our school community that we will be planning for include things like the impact on childcare, access to enrichment and programming at various levels, the length of our instructional day, staff planning time and contracts, and the impact on athletics and extracurriculars. We know change like this can be difficult and could impact families in different ways, and we are committed to sharing our outcome before winter break so that families and staff have approximately 7 months to make any necessary adjustments to support our new hours. We will be sure to carefully consider all the feedback we have gathered, and we will select a new start time model that limits the impact as much as possible on our GJPS students, staff, and families. So be on the lookout for more information to be shared in the coming weeks, and we thank you sincerely for your support with this very important project.